Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Um, I need everybody to just hold on a minute. I got Aiden and Darcy and their friend Petey with me. I got to get their fishing rods set up here. So we're running a little bit behind, but I'll be back in a little bit and we'll see you soon. And once 12 Stones gets in here, I don't see him in here yet for me to bring him up. I'll bring him up and he'll be able to help us out here. Who's going to use this one? Who's sitting with? Put you on my seat first. You're down here again, Darcy. Oh, here, I'm going to get Byron in here. And Byron, hey, Byron.
Hey, what's going on?
We're going to have Byron talk to you while I finish getting this stuff set up. So I'm really, really sorry that I'm not in front of the camera right now, but I'm trying to get everybody's rod set up here, help everybody out.
Hey, it's all good. Takes time. Get all that stuff set up.
We're running late, and of course everything was tangled. And
Yep.
I'm actually in a different spot than I usually am. I'm not by the bridge because somebody was down there.
Oh, okay. Have you been to this spot before then?
Same river. We're just down far.
Gotcha.
So a little bit different tonight. Just trying to get my stuff set up here.
Hey, you never know. That might be a better thing, right? You might catch a bigger fish being in a different spot this time.
Maybe, who knows? Who knows? But go ahead, talk to the people. Can you help me out here? Let them know hello.
Yeah.
And
hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad you guys could make it to the Backwoods Mindset channel. Tonight, we're going to do a live. Matty is going to be doing some catfishing here. He's got his kids and some friends. They're out there with him. And it should be a good time. Right now, he's trying to fix up his rigs on his fishing line. So he's just getting started. He actually forgot his phone charger tonight, so he had to stop by a gas station on the way. That's why he was late. So he's going to get going here. Who do we got in here? We got Leela Newton. Hey, how's it going?
Leela? You mean Lila?
Lila, yes. Is that how you say it?
Hi, Lila.
Don't worry, I've just got some Texas French going on here, that's all.
Yeah, just like Pouchet.
Les Pouchet. That's right. We got Kentucky Bluegrass. Kentucky. And we've got Heather Landskren. We got Mr. Nuggets here, Nuggets Homestead. What's going on? Yeah, we got a good group here. Petty Jean River Homestead. How are you guys doing tonight? Good to see you all. Fishing with Big Mike. He was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but hello. Man, it sure sounds like a nice night. We've got some crickets making some beautiful music for you there, Maddie. Some nice background music. I'm sure you guys can hear that, right? The crickets. I know I hear it all the time whenever I say a joke. I hear lots of crickets. So crickets and me are just like that. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Whenever you get those bad jokes, you get on a streak. Crickets can be your best friend, apparently. At least to my experience. Yeah, crickets. Yep, nighttime noises are fun. So what all of you guys been up to this week? Today is what, Saturday? So it's been a pretty long week. I know one thing you could say is there's been a lot of hot weather. That I do know. Ask Matt if he was able to replace that broken reel yet. I don't think he has yet, if I remember correctly. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Matt, one of his reels actually broke one of the last times he went fishing. His son Aiden had some friends with him fishing, and one of them was reeling in a catfish, and the handle on the reel snapped. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I've seen one snap because of like storage or whatever. Something fell on the reel handle and it snapped, but I've never seen one actually snap from reeling in a fish. Karen says, my 13-year-old grandson was in fishing tournament today, and so far, biggest catfish. Really? That's awesome. What kind of catfish was it, and how big? How much did it weigh? Do you know? Let's see here. Heather says, my nephews are here visiting. Oh, that's cool. Very neat. What is going on with my screen there? That's weird. Pretty cool stuff. All right, let's get this on there. There we go. It's better. Have you guys done anything interesting this August yet? I know July, a lot of people were out traveling or on vacation, from what I could see on some of the YouTube channels. A lot of people were out doing stuff, and some people were still on vacation a little bit in August before kids are back in school. I know that can make a big effect on people traveling, trying to get those vacations in before school starts. I know I got to go on a trip, and hopefully one of these days I'll get to share some of that. That'll be fun. Really? You think so, Kentucky? Man, I don't know. Buck does like to copy Maddie sometimes, though. I have noticed that. In July, you went fishing, you caught some bluegill and bass. Oh, that's neat. That can be lots of fun. Lila Newton just gave a super chat. That was really nice of you, Lila. Very nice of you, helping to replace the broken reel. Yeah, she just gave one towards your broken reel there. Help you get that replaced. That'll be awesome.
Thank you.
Matt says thank you if you heard him.
I'm going to be back over there in a minute. I'm just trying to get one more out here.
No, you're good, man. You got quite a few there to set up. You've got quite a few people fishing. So it's what, 4 or 5, 6 reels, something like that. You got to set up. So that's a lot of rigs. That was really nice of you, Lila. Thank you so much. Really awesome. I'm curious to see what kind of a fishing reel he gets. I wonder if he gets the same type of spin reel. Hey, Paula. I said hello earlier. You weren't here, though, I think.
You guys want those things?
Has anyone caught anything yet? No one has caught any fish yet. Maddie is just getting the fishing poles ready, getting the bait, hooking on the bait, getting that all set, and casting out right now. What's going on, James? How you doing, man? Tell Rachel I say hello. Hope you guys are doing well. I know you guys are super busy with your new puppy, that's for sure.
Okay, the kids are set up.
All right, awesome. So yeah, Lila Newton gave $50 towards helping you replace a broken reel, so that'll be sweet.
Lila, thank you so much. You really didn't have to do that, but man, that's appreciated. I thought I lost this knife. the last time I was here, and I didn't. I put it in my backpack because I didn't want to lose it. And you know who got me that knife? Who got me that knife, Byron?
Oh, I don't know, man. It's a mystery. Some
It's
crazy person, I'm sure.
It is. Oh, completely insane. Completely insane.
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying that. That's a good one.
It is. It's great. It works great. I didn't even know what kind of hooks I had on these lines that I'm using tonight. I just picked stuff to give to the kids.
What do you got? Circles?
I'm using circles tonight.
Circle with the offset?
No, these are inline.
Oh, okay. I thought you told me you like the offset ones.
Usually. This is what's on this one, so
okay.
It is what I grabbed.
Right. Hey, let's see that hook on the bait there with the shrimp. Show everybody how you hooked that on there. You guys see how that's hooked in there? It's not hooked through the side of the shrimp. It's hooked through the length of the shrimp.
So I use the shrimp as like a kind of like a lure.
Right. It disguises the hook and the line.
Yeah, I run the hook up through the middle of it and then spin it around and slide it on up.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, it's a good way. I've seen other people hook it on, like just on the side of it.
Yeah.
And I've noticed it usually falls off after a bit.
Yeah, this will stay on there real good.
Yep.
Real nice line.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, man, somebody's getting Domino's delivered.
Ooh, there you go.
Domininos. There's a train coming, so sorry, guys.
Yeah, also, James hopped in here. Hey, Chris Tackett, what's going on? Got Joe Jacobson. Hello. Eastern Iowa? What part of Eastern Iowa are you from? Are you near Marion, Waterloo, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, Olin? Trying to think of any of the other names in Eastern Iowa. Our cabin in the woods. What's going on? Hey, Marianne. I'm doing great. Doing good. Getting to sit here and hang out while Maddie and his kids and some of his kids' friends are out there fishing. I think it was one of Aiden's friends is out there. So 4 of them out there tonight fishing. Yeah, so right now, Maddie's still getting all the fishing lines baited and thrown in the river there. Sounds like you got all the jingle jangles on there, all the bells.
I'm just tightening up the lines.
Okay.
No jingle jangles yet.
Well, I can hear the bells on there. You got the bells all rigged up and ready to go.
Once again, I'm going nuts right now. I'm just trying to get all my stuff situated. We'll be right here. I promise, guys.
You're doing good. All good. All good. No hurry. Takes a little while to get everything set up, so he was a little bit late getting to his spot. He forgot his phone charger, so he had to make a unexpected, unplanned stop. So that's why he's a little bit late tonight, but he'll get it going. Chris Tackett, yeah, the autocorrect, I don't like that either. Autocorrect can be very helpful, and at other times, autocorrect can be not so helpful. I know messaging at work, I'm typing some words in there, and sometimes it wants to autocorrect to other words that I definitely don't want to send. I'm sure you guys have had that before. You guys have had that experience many times. It's not letting you message our cabin in the woods. I see your message right here. That's weird. Everybody else can message though, right? If you guys can see me and hear me, and you guys can see the little footage there, little light on Maddie's part of the screen, you guys should message. Let us know. Hopefully the audio and video is all good. Should be. That's right. Good luck on catching some fish. Man, I hope they catch some fish tonight. That'll be awesome. You popped up with an error a couple times, Chris Tackett. Okay. So whenever you get that, just you can refresh the page if you need to. Refresh the window. I've had to do that on YouTube. It does that a couple of times. Just in general. Not just here, but in general. Sometimes it can be on your side of the internet too. It'll time out sometimes. Some kind of error there too. It never sent. Weird. That must be YouTube. That's weird. Super weird. Well, I'm glad that it's not doing that now. Thank goodness. So, one of the lures that I've been using whenever I'm out doing some bass fishing, I've been using this Guggen lure. I don't know if it's shown very well, but it's got lots of little ribs in here and then the tail here. So when you literally pull it, I put it on what's called a Texas rig, and it literally flips back and forth. It's got some great action though when I'm pulling on it. So I typically do just beneath the surface though, like maybe 6 inches, 8 inches, but it works really well. I've tried some other things lately, and it just depends on the time of day and also the heat too. But yeah, in the evening, I've been catching some bass on this, usually inside of a pond. Works great. See if I even have the. Trying to see if I have the container for it. Yeah, there we go. It's called the Happy Trailer. I don't know if it's gonna focus in on there. It's not gonna focus. Trying to, but it's not focusing. That's okay.
It's not focusing.
It's not focusing in. There we go. It's called Happy Trailer Guggen bait. Pretty sweet. Maddie, this is the one I got when I was with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. See? I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
It's not really showing it on there. But, yeah. This one.
I know it might have just disappeared there for a minute. I was checking to make sure that it was charging.
Yeah. Is it working?
Yeah, it's working.
Yay. Yeah, I was letting him know you had to get a new charger. That's why you were running late, setting up all the lines and getting them in the water.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Must allow a certain amount of time between posts. What's being said?
They were saying, a couple of them were saying that they had issues with posting. You didn't put a time limit on post, did you?
A what?
A time limit?
A time limit?
Yeah, you can put like 60 seconds or 30 seconds between putting chat messages. You haven't put a time limit on there.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, a couple of them said that it shot them an error a couple times.
Somebody else was complaining about that on YouTube yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I've had that in other chats before too, so I don't think it's just yours, but several of them said that, and I said just refresh the page if they get that, and it should fix it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, Chris Tackett, how are you doing? Marianne Bimler, tell your daughter that I said thank you. I got a new haircut. If you guys haven't seen.
Oh yeah,
trimmed it up. It's a little bit cooler. I was like snapping to a Slim Jim.
Do it.
I need a little snacky poo. Yeah, no, I'm happy with my haircut though.
Styling and high profiling.
I got this, and I'm wearing it, and it might be a little too hot for tonight.
At least it breathes. It's like
Yeah,
really
it does.
thin.
It does, but it's muggy,
Oh
so
yeah.
it's like sticking to my body right now.
Hey, one good thing is it'll keep the bugs off you a little bit more. Maybe.
We don't even have it, dude. I haven't had a
No
problem with
bugs tonight?
Nothing.
That
Nothing.
is nice. That's like perfect condition.
As I just had one land on my ear. So I spoke too soon there. I hope everybody's doing, it makes me look really, really young. I've heard that a bunch. Everybody's been commenting on it. I don't think anybody's ever seen. Usually I have a hat on though too.
Yeah, just in case you guys didn't know it, he's actually 25. He grows out his hair so he looks older.
Uh-huh. Yep. Let's see here. I'm sure I missed tons of people. Hi to everybody. I see Joe.
You see Darcy? How did you see Darcy? I didn't even see Darcy.
Darcy, you want to come over and say hi to everybody?
That's what
Petey, you
Marianne
want to
was
come over and
saying.
say hi?
Marianne was saying, I see Darcy. I'm like, how do you see Darcy? There she is.
There she is. There's Darcy, and there's Aiden's friend Petey. And Aiden ran over. Aiden's using the little boys' room right now.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
So we had I went over because I'm friends with Petey's dad, and Aiden's friends with Petey. So we did a little impromptu stopover today, and decided that the boys were going to have a sleepover at our house tonight, which constitutes fishing trip.
Yeah.
So
Good night to do it.
We're trying to get Petey on his first catfish.
Wait, he hasn't caught one yet?
He isn't. He's caught some fish before, right, Petey?
Yeah.
What have you caught so far?
I don't know. I don't remember what.
With your grandma?
Yeah, I think so.
His grandma fishes for walleye on Lake Erie.
Oh, okay.
She's quite a fisherwoman, I'll tell you that. I've been out there in bad weather, and she'll be out there in her gear.
What?
Fishing.
That's hardcore.
She is, man. She is. She's a school bus driver, and then she sits out and fishes all night long for walleye.
Okay.
And she knows what she's doing. Like, she's legit good at it.
Wow.
So
walleye's pretty difficult too, right? It's not an easy fish.
I mean, it's like bass fishing.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little like Lake Erie. At certain times of year, it's packed with it, so you get better luck. But
gotcha.
I hope everybody's having a good night, though. I figure I'd take you along while we do some fishing. What I'm going to do is I don't want to be shining the light out. I'm in a different spot than I usually am. So I actually have people about 30 yards to my left, and I got people about 30 yards to my right, and we're right in the middle.
Okay.
So I don't want to have the light angle too much and be shining it right in their face. So I have it directly on me right now. Now, if the bells ring, somebody gets a bite, I'll flip the camera around. I can turn this one, it spins, and I'll get it on the rod or whoever's catching it. So
okay. Well, that's nice that you're trying to be courteous.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to have it on the rod so everybody can see, but I don't want to be ticking anybody off tonight. So,
yeah,
you know, everybody else was here before us, and I came in with a bunch of teenagers, so gotta be a little courteous.
Right.
They were here first, so
absolutely.
That train's behind me. That hardly ever happens here. I'm in between two train tracks right now.
Yeah, that doesn't happen too often.
Right, I am drinking Arizona fruit punch, which
there you go, Arizona.
Which I really shouldn't be drinking. This is like, this has like 20 more grams than like a regular pop would have in it.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, like Mountain Dew has less sugar than this does.
Wow.
So I will have to take some medicine. That's for sure. That's gonna be happening. But how are you doing, Byron?
And I'm doing good. It's been a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you get to do today?
I did some vacuuming. I did some cleaning. I did some mowing. What else did I do? I did a little work on some drywall, that kind of stuff. It's always fun. But
Yeah, I know. I heard you
yeah.
doing it while we were on the phone.
Oh yeah, yep.
It's a
Yeah.
lot harder. It's a lot harder than you think to hear you when you're sanding.
I believe it.
Hey James, how are you doing? They are cheap. Yeah, one doll hair.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's why I grabbed it. Like all of them are. The one thing that I noticed was, and like I always remember Arizona's being like 99 cents. But lately I've been noticing some gas stations around me, like they have the Arizona, but then it has like the gas station name on it and they have a different price.
Oh. Huh.
What's the temp? I would guess we're low 80s right now, but it seems like it's really humid. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Lila, again for that super chat. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. That was super nice of you. I'll get something. I'll get something good. Hey, let's trade paint. How are you doing? We know you're from Oklahoma. You don't have to tell us. I think at this point, I think everybody knows who you are, man. You've been around. But we do love Oklahoma. We love our Oklahoma friends. So thanks for being in here, man. You're awesome. He's been a big, long-time supporter. I really appreciate him. So is Heather. Heather Landskren's in here. Tons of people. Well, 13. I guess 13 doesn't constitute a ton, but
13? Hey, that's more than one. Let's just say that we have 100. I mean, that works for me. 100 people in here.
It's 2023, man. I can imagine that I have as many people in here as I want.
That's right.
For 10.
See, 100 people in the chat.
I've got 1,400 people in here right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I miscounted. 1,400.
Yeah. Well, it's because it doesn't show all the zeros after it. It just cuts it off.
That's right. Yeah.
So we're actually at 1,400 right now.
Right. What's going on? Let's trade paint.
But I want to thank all 1,400 people that are in here.
That's right.
I'm also a millionaire.
Good to know.
That's what I identify as.
Yeah, you know what? Lots of people can be whenever Monopoly comes around the corner and you guys play.
That's what.
Especially when you're the banker. Because you own everybody's money.
It did, James. It did show 20. That was 2,000 people that were in here, not 20, because it's not showing the other zeros.
You missed a couple other zeros that were identified there.
But they left because they didn't love me. So. Thanks, man. I never looked so happy and healthy.
James.
I'm back to fishing at night with Maddie. I am going to have Outdoor Adventures with Carrie on soon to fish with me. That's somebody that's going to be fishing with me. Tom from At Home with Tom and Rhonda Howard is going to be on with me. We're going to fish. And fishing with JBT. So we're going to have a lot of people coming up to fish. Whose is that? Oh, okay. I heard some bells, and Darcy.
I did too.
Darcy hit it with her foot.
She's like, got him.
Yeah, 1,400. That's just the ones in the head. That's all that matters, is that we think that that's what's in here. Right now, we're at 1,800. It just popped up. Yeah. Don't forget to hit that like button. I know the numbers just must be behind.
Did you see what James said? He said 1,400 due to inflation.
Yes. That's what it is.
And then some. You forgot the underlying part with the tax, so it's really 2,000.
2,000. That's, that's a good number. That's a good number. I feel good about it. Do you feel good about it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm feeling great though. I've been in a weird mood lately. I've been trying to calm myself down. I think I needed a fishing night. I think that's what I needed.
Yeah, I think you have been in a weird mood. Whenever you look in the mirror, it's always a weird mood.
It is. It's hard to look in the mirror, though. When you look this darn handsome.
Oh.
Except for this tan line I got across my forehead.
Man, that's like, that shows like how much work you've done, right? It's kind of like when when people like have these Jeeps and these off-road vehicles that are so dirty, they'll actually pay to throw dirt on there because they never get them dirty.
And they have the ducks lined up across the windshield.
That's right.
Can anybody explain to me what the ducks are? I don't know.
Where?
If you can tell me, let me know in the Jeeps.
Oh, that's the show. Like, you know, that they go in the water and the mud.
Hi, Paula Harvey. How are you? Fishing with Justin Timberlake? Yeah. Yep.
What's going on, man?
So that's what they're.
What do you mean
that's what
something's going on with your line?
Something's moving it.
Something is moving your line?
Oh, man. It's moving, but it's not ringing. It's not moving right now.
So it's probably little. Aiden's getting little bites.
Oh,
Little
okay.
itty bitty bites.
So the little duck,
tiny ones.
you know, the duck's about right.
No.
It's like when you have a duck floating like in a bathtub. They say that like the duck can move through the water just fine, or the
Mhm.
water rolls off the duck's back. They say the same thing, like the Jeep can go through the water and the mud and all that.
Okay.
It's the idea behind it.
So, interesting fact, I do have a rubber ducky. I put it in the bathtub when I run myself a bubble bath. And if I pick the duck up and I look at the bottom, it tells me if the water is too hot or not. It actually was for when the kids were babies to know if the water was going to be too hot to put them in.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Still playing with it.
Okay, well, when we hear it rip, we'll know that we'll go after.
James says, do people take a duck or leave a duck? I forget. I guess it depends upon if they're hungry.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Who likes duck in here in the comments? Who likes eating duck? I find duck delicious.
If it's cooked right.
If it's done right. Duck tacos. Have you ever had duck tacos?
I have not.
We have them in Cleveland.
I've had like duck l'orange and other duck.
That is to show your appreciation for their Jeeps. I do like Jeeps. They're cool. I just never knew. I always see them and I see ducks in them.
Yeah.
And,
Yep. Or they've got one on their antenna or vinyl or whatever.
Never ate duck. People duck your Jeep, I think.
Oh. Maybe it's birds of a feather fly together.
Duck and sauerkraut. So, I'm not a big sauerkraut fan.
But you do like
duck. I like 50% of that.
You like horseradish sauce.
I do.
Which is like the cousin to sauerkraut.
I do love horseradish, but I don't like sauerkraut.
Yeah. Two different things, but it's like the cousin.
Mm-hmm. I have not had duck. A lot of people in here haven't had duck.
Swan, the other?
Oh, is that swan? The other white
It looks like a swan to me. It's a swan.
I think it's a goose. I'm pretty sure it's a goose.
Okay.
Goose is also good.
Well, you can't see. You're looking on StreamYard versus YouTube. I'm looking at YouTube right now. It looks like a swan, but I think
that's what it looks like on.
She probably meant a goose. Yeah, she probably meant a goose, but yeah. Here you go.
Now I'm kind of interested. I've never ate swan. Now I'm kind of interested in swan. It's like upper class goose.
Yeah, go to a golf course where they've paid to put like swans in their pond.
Hey, Tom and Rhonda, how are you doing?
Country boy tries swan at golf course. You know what I'm talking about, right? Because they'll actually pay for swans to they'll put a black swan and a white swan inside their ponds by the clubhouse.
I'd have to go in at night with night vision.
And then you set up a table and a white cloth and you're just out there. Oh man.
on the 18th hole.
Right.
Yeah. Round table, white cloth.
Yeah. And there's people on the balcony, at the clubhouse, eating.
Would you wait? What was that asked? What would I eat?
Maddie, would you eat cormorant? Cormorant.
What is that?
I don't know. Good question.
I don't know what it is. Sure.
I don't know, man. You tell me.
Hey, try everything once. Know what I mean?
Shoot.
I wrap mine in bacon. Yep. Oh, you have to. Yeah, you got to wrap them into bacons. What kind of bug is this?
Oh, cormorant, that is like a diving, like a coot.
A what?
It's like a coot. You know, the
What's a
type of
coot?
ducks. They don't have webbed feet, and they'll dive in the
Oh,
water.
okay.
They'll actually dive in the water for fish and go under the water.
Pink flamingo around the table. That's what I want specifically for my 40th, not my 50th, for my 40th.
No, you want a vinyl wrap. Vinyl wrap for your truck, just straight along the side of it. A whole bunch of pink flamingos.
All right, give me un momento. I'm gonna check the kids' lines while this train comes.
Do it. What's going on, Tom and Rhonda? How are you guys doing? I thought you said toot. Okay. No, coot. C-O-O-T. It's a bird. That was a foul joke. Oh. Gee whiz. Boy, that joke was gone with the wind there, Tom. Heather says, I'm back. My internet is going in and out. I'm still here and watching. Good to know. Glad that it's working for you. Chinese baked duck. Yeah, I've had that Kentucky bluegrass. No, Patty. Nope. I call it Rocky Mountain, though, but I know what you're talking about. Gone with the wind. What's going on with my screen here? There we go. Man, those trains are so loud. You haven't had oysters? Oysters, they're okay. They're all right. There's something that I don't really like that much. Oysters they're okay. I don't really care for them that much. We should all be fishing like Maddie, right? Tom, are you out there fishing right now? I'm definitely not, as you can see. In a couple hours, I'm going to be fishing for some sleep. I'll do that kind of fishing. It's so awesome to have everybody in here, though. This is great. Got a good group of people. You're working? Well, it's about time you did some work there, Tom. No, I'm kidding. That's great. Thank you for what you do.
All right, they're all doing good.
Well, howdy do.
Oh, Tom's taking a break. He's working.
Yep. I said it's about time you did some work there, Tom.
Yeah, right. You know what? Everybody needs a little break, though.
That's right. Just don't break a leg like some of those people do whenever they're acting.
That's the worst.
It can be.
I broke my leg one time.
Oh, yeah?
Have you ever heard that story? I don't know if I've ever told
I think
anybody.
you told me that.
So, at one time, this was years ago, I got laid off. And my buddy worked for a company that installed in-ground swimming pools. And anybody can ask Amanda, I've never gone more than, like, this last time was the longest I've gone without a job. But I also knew I had another job almost immediately. I was just had to wait to start. But I've never really gone without a job. I started a job right away. Well, my buddy worked for this company that did in-ground swimming pools. They said they'd bring me into work and do labor. And I never shy away from anything. I need to make money. I got a family I got to take care of. So I go out to start working with him. Worked a couple weeks. Going on a Saturday. We usually didn't work Saturdays, but went in on a Saturday. And I was doing some electrical work on the side of an in-ground swimming pool. So I was kneeling down, hanging over the side of the swimming pool. And my buddy that worked for the company was driving an excavator behind me and didn't see me and ran over my leg with the excavator. Luckily, the dirt that was around it was soft and it pushed my leg down into the dirt, but it still broke my leg. It was a lot of pain. I didn't know it was broke though. That happened at 11 o'clock in the morning. I didn't go to the emergency room till 7 o'clock at night.
So it's like a fracture.
Yeah, I broke it. I did end up breaking it later. I fractured and then it broke.
Mm.
I was digging holes on it from 11 to 7. They made jokes about it for forever. Oh, thanks for saying, man, I've been getting lots of compliments on my haircut. It makes me feel good. You know,
it really shows that you're 25, not just, pretending to be.
It does. Yeah. Yeah. Man, if I was 25, that would mean I had Aiden when I was 10.
No comment.
Yeah. Yeah. No, let's see. I had Aiden when I was 22 was how old I was when I had Aiden. And Darcy was shortly after that.
There you go.
Yeah, I have an unusual high pain tolerance, which isn't good.
Yeah.
It's not good. The pain tolerance that I have is not good for my health.
The other thing too, kind of with some broken limbs and stuff, sometimes it feels like you twist them or something like that, or you just bruise your leg really hard and you don't realize it because it hasn't. I guess your body hasn't recognized it yet.
Yeah.
That stuff can hurt.
Asked if Buck copied my haircut too. I don't know. You guys are going to have to ask him. There's a rumor that I think he's going to be doing a live this week. And I also know that he said something because I heard him yelling at Barb on the phone to stop sending so many shorts and videos over.
Oh.
Yeah. So I keep expecting Cy from Duck Dynasty to join you fishing. I 100% would absolutely love to have Uncle Cy fish with me.
You bet. Me too.
I think me and Cy would get along great. I've been asking my mom if I'm actually a Robertson.
Right.
There's a good possibility I could be. That might be a rumor. No, it's not. That's not true.
Maybe if you eat enough crawfish, you might be, and drink enough sweet tea.
Those are two things that wait till you're at my house. You should see the amount of sweet tea that I have in my refrigerator. And actually, Cy's sweet tea, I have the recipe for.
There you go.
I've made it. He released his recipe in a YouTube video. And as soon as he did it, I went and made it. And it's actually really, really good.
I've heard there's some people that will actually put like lime inside of their sweet tea. Have you ever had that before?
Mm-hmm.
Very different.
Yeah. Ooh, James says that means I'm entitled to duck money. Shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever said this in one of my lives before, but I was thinking about it earlier today too. It's like if I ever came into money or like had money, and I think I've talked to you about this, Byron. It's like I would get my property that I want. Nothing crazy. I would still probably stay about 15 acres. I wouldn't go nuts with it. Get about 15 acres. I'd have a nice little house for me, Amanda, and the kids. I would pay off everything I got.
Mm-hmm.
And I would probably invest a little bit of investing. And I would probably donate a little bit. Like I'd probably do some like social type work, like helping people and stuff. Like I when you think about it, and it's crazy. And it always kind of blew my mind that people just throw money away when they win something like that. But it's like, I've gone my whole life living off of like under $60,000 a year. You know what I mean? Like why would I have to change that? I could probably live a little bit more comfortably, but why would I want to go crazy with it? It doesn't make sense.
Right. You did forget one element though on your property though.
A pond?
A 5-acre pond. Yeah.
A 5-acre pond. Yep.
I think it's just the perfect size because it has enough area for your baits can hide and enough for like a 20-pound catfish to grow.
Well, let me say exactly. But this is the thing too. That was me.
You didn't hit that, did you?
I just got hit.
That was a hard one.
Yeah, It just slammed it.
I
It
thought
knocked
you
my
accidentally
rod-
bumped it.
It knocked my rod over
Whoa.
when it hit. But it didn't take the hook.
You don't think that it just fell over?
No, it 100% knocked that rod over.
Wow.
It pulled I have a rod holder in the ground. and
Okay, I didn't just know like it would just like kind of start tilting and just fell over completely.
No, it's in there good.
Okay.
No, that was
Hey,
good.
we got somebody new that hopped in here.
Granny Lana. Hi, Granny Lana. Baked groundhog, sweet potatoes, cornbread, sweet tea, and banana pudding.
I meant new as in new here, early here tonight, first showing.
Who?
Oh, Granny. Not like brand new to the channel. You know what I mean.
Oh, I know.
Yep, just hopped
I
in.
know what you mean. But no, like I don't like the whole idea of me getting property and having a pond on the property. It doesn't mean that I still wouldn't go out and fish places, but
Right.
I could fish more and be with my family more.
Yeah, or any of the big trophy ones you get. You could put them in your pond.
Put them in the pond, steal them. But that's but no, it's like like tonight, like Amanda got off work. I went and picked her up from work, took her home, and then I went fishing. She's got to work tomorrow, so she can't stay out all night fishing with me. But if we were at home fishing, it's a different situation.
Absolutely. How are you doing, Granny? Good to see you.
So we're working on stuff though.
That'd be awesome.
We got plans. So we're trying to figure it out. It might still take us a little bit. We're not rushing it, but we got some plans. So just trying to do stuff in the right order. Don't want to rush anything. There's no point in rushing it.
Absolutely. So have you thought about Alaska? Alaska's pretty cool.
Alaska's beautiful. I've always wanted to taste penguin. That's something I always wanted to try. That's one bird.
There you go.
Is it hard to hunt penguins?
I don't know.
What about polar bear?
How about the what is it? The puff?
Polar bear Chad.
What about the little puff birds? Have you seen those?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Hey, polar bear Chad, how are you doing?
What's going on?
Polar bear Chad was probably, I want to say he was maybe one of my first 20 subscribers.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean he's been around for a long time. I think he won some. You won some stuff too, haven't you, Chad?
Okay.
I think he's won some stuff. Like I think there was a contest that he did that he won.
Nice.
One of the fishing ones that I did.
I think this is the first time I've seen him. So good to see you, Polar Bear Chad.
So Granny Lana, 12 Stone. That's 12 Stones Ranch is Byron's channel.
Yeah.
So he does videos every once in a while. He's got an amazing. If you guys haven't seen it yet, he has an amazing short that he put out. Tell him about the vacation that you took.
Okay. Well, I don't want to tell too much about it, but I got to go towards the West Coast to Arizona, Utah, and California, and got to see all sorts of different parks over there and a couple monuments. So it was pretty awesome. So hopefully I'll get to make some more videos on it. I did make one video, a little short that Maddie was just talking about.
Yeah,
you guys have to check out short
check
video.
It's really good. Byron does he does some excellent videography. And it was the scenery there. I don't know. Be honest though, Byron, you probably couldn't have taken bad videography because of the scenery.
Right. You could have had your eyes closed and you could have just taken some random pictures and it was pretty.
Yeah, because this jerk is sitting here, and every time he would like have reception somewhere, I'd be like photos and like little video clips and stuff. And I'd be at work and he's sending me these ones and I'm like, oh, that's sweet, dude. I'm glad you can do that.
You're out in the middle of nowhere when you press send for like a picture or a text message and it just sits there and goes like this for like 15 minutes. It just spins. It was sitting there just to load a text message. It would take like 15 or 20 minutes because there was basically no reception the whole time I was out there.
Granny Lana, we love Drew and Lindsay.
Oh, they did? They stayed at your place one night? That's awesome.
Yeah, Drew and Lindsay they're the best. I love those.
Yeah. Oh, Drew and Lindsay, they're fun.
They are. they're just nice people. I don't know. Are you friends with Lindsay on Facebook, Byron?
I am not. No.
I know you don't use
I
Facebook
don't,
a whole lot, but
I don't think I'm with friends with Drew either. Well, Drew doesn't have one, I guess.
Drew
But
doesn't.
yeah. I'm not really on there.
He's an Instagram guy, but but Lindsay's daughter was working on a Volkswagen.
Oh,
Yeah, man, it was cool. It's always fun to see kids doing stuff like that.
that's neat.
Getting out there working on stuff. She was wrenching, man, wrenching, dude. I love it. Absolutely love it.
That's cool.
Yeah, man, that's good when you got kids doing that. Right now,
Who's that?
that was another rod falling over. Pick it up. Did it pull it, or did you knock your rod over?
I don't believe I knocked it over, but or it's just that it was really unstable. I didn't push it down far enough. It's just a tug. That's just because yeah, it's probably just
Oh, that's cool, Granny. That's awesome. Yeah, they're fun crew.
Oh yeah.
So what happened?
You are, yeah. I think I've seen it. I think I've seen the video for 1 second. I don't know. I've watched all of his videos. I'm sure I saw it, and I think I remember seeing it too. It's good to see you though, Granny Lana. She's been another one that's been with me for a long time. Everybody that's in here has been with me for forever. That's the nice thing about my lives. It's like all my like hardcore been with me for forever people.
Right.
And sometimes the people that, you know, are newer are too, and that's great. I love having everybody in here, but it's like sometimes when I do these really late night ones, it's all the long time supporters are in here. Yep. And I get it. Not everybody can be in every live chat or, you know.
Not only that, but it's like a Saturday night too. Some people were busy doing other things or just hanging out at the house.
Oh, we love you, Granny Lana. I love it. I mean, I think everybody knows I love everybody. I'm just kind of a nice guy. I care for everybody. But I remember people.
I don't know. You told me you hated me that one time when I told you I had peach cobbler.
Oh, yeah, I did. No, I hated you. I hated you, man. Like the bottom of my core. But you know what I did the other week? I got peach cobbler. You know who got to eat peach cobbler?
Who?
Aiden.
Yeah.
Aiden got to eat peach cobbler. I didn't. I paid $8 for peach cobbler. I didn't get to eat any of it.
Oh, that's funny.
I came home and I was like, I went to eat peach cobbler and it's not there. Oh, Darcy told Aiden that he could have the rest of it.
Oh.
He's throwing Darcy under the bus now.
So Darcy got permission to give him permission.
Ooh, got home from the movies. Happy Hunter is probably out there seeing the Barbie movie.
Uh-oh.
That's just a joke. I'm sure Happy Hunter wasn't out seeing the Barbie.
Wait, is that the joke that they make whenever they talk about it in Australia? Gonna throw some, you know, hot dogs and hamburgers on the Bobby?
On the Bobby. The Bobby. Oh, man. I'm happy to see everybody. Oh, thanks, Heather. That's really nice. Happy to
asking for a friend, though.
Yeah, right. So right now, the kids, I walked over there when the last train came to see what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I go over there, and Darcy and Peter are on their phones. And I go, what are you guys doing? And they're playing chess.
They're playing each other?
Yeah.
Nice.
On their phones.
I thought they'd be playing Words with Friends or something like that, so 3 of them could play.
Happy Hunter saw The Meg, too.
Oh.
The Meg was a great movie. Okay, Happy Hunter, don't ruin it, but is it worth me watching it? How about that? I'll ask that question. Is it worth it? Was it worth it?
Be honest, does Jason Statham get eaten alive?
Because I probably won't actually go to see it because Byron knows. What do I hate, Byron?
You hate it whenever I eat peach cobbler. I know.
Peach cobbler, but what else do I hate?
That's a good question.
Theaters. I hate movie theaters.
Man. Well, next time you come to Texas, we'll go to a good movie theater.
Happy Hunter says yes. Man, I don't want to go to a movie theater. I have no interest in them whatsoever.
I'm kidding.
Like, I don't know what it is. It's just I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the loudness or I don't know. I don't know
It
what
could
it,
be.
but it makes me like I'm just uncomfortable in movie theaters. Darcy, hey Darcy, you don't like movie theaters, do you?
Hey, we're happy to see you too, Heather. It's good that you're in here.
Theater once.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think Darcy really liked
A
it.
drive-in? Yeah. Drive-ins are fun.
We have a drive-in too. We actually, Byron, we have a drive-in like 15 minutes from me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. There's only a
Drive-ins are
couple
pretty
drive-in.
cool.
I don't think there's all that many drive-ins left in the United States.
No, not very much.
No.
Yeah, the other thing I think is cool is how they do like double features.
Double
It's like
feature.
2 movies. It's
Yeah.
really cool. You're just sitting there hanging out.
I was really mad. I would have gone. I'll do a drive-in,
Mhm.
like 100%. But they did Jaws and Twister the same night. And I
I'll
was
go
like,
for the drive-in for Twister.
yeah, man.
That'd
I
be a
was
good
like,
classic.
dude, I was so mad I missed it. I couldn't go. I don't remember if I had to work or something.
You know what my favorite part in that movie is?
What's that?
Can you take a guess?
Hole or no? What is it? Holes? What?
No, in Twister.
Oh, Twister.
What's my favorite? What do you think my favorite part or favorite scene in that movie, Twister?
I don't know. I don't know what it would be.
The flying cow, where you see it flying across and it like moves.
Yeah.
That's the best part. Oh, that's a smart idea. Polar Bear Chad says we used to throw a futon mattress in the back of the truck.
That's cool.
That's a smart idea. I mean, now you can actually get air mattresses that actually fit the bed of your truck.
Yeah, they go over like where the wheel wells are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Granny Lana says, I think Drew went to your ranch, Byron, after here.
Oh, that probably wasn't my ranch. I think he went. Actually, I don't know where he went after there. But yeah, I don't. He hasn't been to my place yet.
Not yet.
Are you in Oklahoma, Granny? So I can't remember all places he's been to. He's been to a lot of places.
Heather doesn't think that she's seen Twister.
Oh, okay. I think I have a DVD of it. There you go.
I think Heather needs to watch Twister.
Maybe.
Highly recommend.
Utah? Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm in Texas.
Utah.
But I got to go to Utah, though.
I've met many of Mormon during the COVID.
Okay.
Yeah. They would contact me on Facebook Messenger.
Oh.
And we would have like debates.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. And they would call me every Sunday at like 3:00. And we would be on the phone for like 2-3 hours. And we would be going back and forth.
Wow. That's a long time.
What, Granny Lano? That's no way to say that. I'm just a Christian. Say I'm a Christian.
Yeah. There's no just about it. Remove just.
Yeah. Remove the just and you're good.
The only just we get is from Christ, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they were very nice. They were very nice. They would never, I would never convert, but they were very nice people. We did have some good conversations. To each their own.
Right. There you go, Granny.
What are puffins?
Puffins, that's the bird I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're going to eat them.
There you go.
You're remember. Not a Mormon. Okay.
They only live like on the cliffside in certain places.
Mormons?
Puffins.
Oh.
The bird. No, Manny. No, you're not funny. You think you're funny. That's not funny.
Oh, most of your family. Okay. I mean, Utah's really big for
Yeah,
Mormons, right? Yeah.
absolutely. Most of the people I talked to were, or definitely, I would guess were. Most people that I talked to out there that worked at the different little shops or gas stations or in the parks.
Yeah.
A lot of them were.
Yeah. That's what Amanda and I are actually doing our confirmation, and Aiden, next Sunday. For the Lutheran church.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so we're doing that, and that's gonna be fun. It's actually my second time being confirmed. I was confirmed Catholic and now Lutheran, so I am following in Martin Luther's footsteps. Apparently, leaving the Catholic Church.
There you go.
You know how I am though, Byron. You know I still have my love for the Catholic Church. I just haven't been a practicing Catholic for years.
You bet. Well, I have a love for that group of people too.
Yeah, I mean, I
have the same belief.
Yeah,
but I know what you mean.
Yeah. I've been to every church and read the Bible. I just give myself to God. There you go. That's a good thing.
That's awesome.
Oh, thank you so much, Heather, for doing that. I did see you tag me in that. I thought I commented on it. Maybe I didn't, but I thought I might have wanted to leave a comment. I think I saw it while I was at work.
Oh, okay.
And my work's been, Byron knows, work sometimes I'm busy and I forget things. I get forgetful.
Yeah, we all do. It's hard. It's hard to keep up.
It is hard to keep up, but I do appreciate it, Heather.
Yeah.
And if I didn't comment on it, I'm very sorry. I 100% deep down in my heart meant to comment on it if I didn't. So I was going to thank you. I try to thank people when they mention me and stuff. If I catch it, sometimes it's like, I don't see, it's weird because it shows up in that mentions thing, but I never check the mentions. I always forget to check it. I wish that there was something else that happened when somebody mentions you on something other than it just being in the mention tab. But yeah, it's we got a lot coming up, Byron. We got a lot coming up. A lot of stuff.
For sure.
And you kind of know.
Yeah.
I think Carrie's actually out camping and fishing right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
What Carrie's doing. Yeah, she's out there doing her thing. Because her and I actually talked about doing fishing this weekend, but I think that there was concern about her not having good enough internet access.
Oh, yeah, that can be a problem. You know that.
Yeah, and oddly enough, this might be the best on this river that I've ever had. Usually I at least have some problem.
You've had it to where you've stopped for a split second, but the audio has stayed crystal clear the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's been good. This is solid.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be exactly where I'm sitting. Now, I think I'm actually connected. So there's a building that's a little bit farther behind me, but I might be actually connected to their Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's funny.
So I think it's close enough. I mean, it's probably only like 150 feet away from me. It's not all that far. So
if they have a good router or whatever, good wireless. What did she say?
Here's Pouchet's wife is in here.
Granny was asking you a question.
Oh, oops. How did I miss that?
Maddie, have you caught any fish tonight?
Nobody's caught any fish tonight yet.
Not yet.
I got one hard hit. It knocked over my rod.
You guys are about 35 minutes in right now on fishing, on the actual lines being in the water.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not... We haven't been in there that long.
No judgment here with Tish Ross.
Tishay?
Tishay Rosse.
Tishay and Pouchet.
Tishay Rosse. Rosse. What's going on, Tish? How are you doing?
Tish, how are you doing?
All jokes aside, I hope you're doing well.
This is what I want you to do, Tish. When you see Pooch later, okay, I want you to go up and give him a big kiss and look him directly in the eyes afterwards and be like, that's from Backwoods. see that face that you made? Imagine the face he's gonna make. Who else is fishing tonight? So tonight, Peter, who is Aiden's friend, Aiden is here, and Darcy are fishing. They're all along they're right next to me.
I can just imagine. Boucher's gonna be like, "Oh, thank you, honey. That was from Backwoods Mindset." What?
Yep. And then give him a little tap on the behind right after that.
Okay, this is getting a little weird here.
And tell him to get you a glass of milk.
Oh, okay.
Say, get me a glass of milk, sugar buns.
And I don't want just regular milk. I want choco milk.
Choco milk.
Chocolate. Is Peter from New York?
Peter is not from New York.
Peter?
Peter is Aiden's friend. Peter's from Cleveland area.
Cleveland.
Who is that?
Oh, we got some jingle jangle.
We did. I couldn't tell whose line that was though. That was a good jingle.
I was turning what color, Tom? Tom said I was turning red.
Byron, you are turning red.
Oh dear.
Dude, it's messing with my eyes, dude. It just like
got him.
it like burned my retinas for a minute.
Oh man.
I looked up, I was like, oh my gosh. I can't see anything.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. Oh my gosh.
All right, I'll stop. Here we go.
Yeah, Polar Bear, I know he said it earlier, but he actually won the biggest bluegill challenge that I did I think I did that last spring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he caught a really good size one.
You said bluegill?
Yeah.
Like what? Like 2-pounder, 5-pounder?
It wasn't weight, it was length.
Oh, nice.
It was like, I want to say it was like 11 or 12 inches though. It was a big bluegill.
That's huge.
Yeah, it was a really big bluegill. It was a great size one.
I don't think I've seen one that big, except for like an aquarium.
I'm sure he remembers. If you remember, Chad, put in what size it was. I swear it was 12 inches. I just remember it being like ridiculously big.
That's a huge bluegill.
Yeah. Man, everybody's spelling Pooch's names wrong. They keep spelling it Pooch. There's an E at the end.
Yeah, it's Le Pouche. Like that. Le Pouche.
Needle nose gar. We got those up here.
Yup.
Thanks, Heather. Le Pouche. Texas French.
That's right.
Shreveport.
What?
Close to Shreveport.
What?
That's Louisiana.
Who said that?
What?
Someone said close to Shreveport?
No, I did.
Oh.
Close to Louisiana. You got to be on the border. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it was 10 that I turned in, but it caught bigger that day.
Okay.
Man,
well,
Chad, you could have lied. I had people believing you had an 11 or 12 there.
You have to recatch that fish and prove it.
It's still, even a 10 still something to be proud of. That's a good size bluegill.
That's a huge bluegill.
That's a honkin'. That's what we call it, a honkin' bluegill. Just like my honkin' bananas. Those big ones that I get.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, Mike, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. Gotta check these kids.
Have you ever made like pack bait before?
Have I?
Yeah.
No. Don't use it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I've always I like my shrimp for the river. That's what I have a lot of luck with. But I mean, like most of the time I'm using live bait. Yeah.
I was just wondering, I saw this rig, it was pretty interesting. It was I forgot what the weight was, but it's a flat weight, and you do the pack bait, and you pack the bait on top of it, and you loop the hook around, and you put the hook part of the line into the pack bait on top of it.
Huh.
And so it weighs down and hits the bottom of the floor of your riverbed or pond or lake or whatever, and whatever comes up to eat the pack bait, and the hook's inside of it.
Yep.
It literally looks like a pan. The weight does. It's really interesting.
Let's see. Tish Ross. I am fit and trim. I've lost a ton of weight. I got my hair cut.
He's just a good-looking guy.
I do. I got this hat band though, from where my hat sits.
You're rocking it.
We were down in the Ohio River in Cincinnati last week. Caught 3 shovelhead, 2 channels, 1 gar, and 1. Woo! That's a good trip. Try dipping your bait in smoke that you cook with. That's interesting. Yeah, what do we do? We did WD-40.
I've heard that.
The gar was going nuts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. See what Polar Bear said?
Chicken livers? Oh, no, I didn't see what Polar Bear said. Oh, yeah, no, I said that. That's what I said. I go, that sounds like a good fishing trip.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, they did good. It's called a method feeder and hair rig. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
there
what
you
it's
go.
called.
Yep. It's
Randy
very cool.
Lana can outfish anyone.
Ooh.
That's a big.
You're gonna
I
have
don't
to
know, man.
enter in the next tournament that you have there, Maddie. You have to see if she can hop in on that.
Yeah. I mean, she's down. We can get her in on there. Mike, I have tried chicken livers before. There was a time there where I had a hard time finding them. I did use them when I fished with Oak out at her family's properties, Outdoor Adventures with Carrie. When we fished with Jared and Preston, we used chicken livers, and that was we didn't catch anything, but that was the only time that I ever had a hit on chicken livers. I've used chicken breast before, and I've had luck with. But I know people use chicken livers and are very happy with them. I've been having a hard time finding them.
But what's weird, like different fishing channels and different things that I've seen, and I've talked to other fishermen that do lots of catfishing. All of them say that like either bluegill or shrimp, just like what you use, are like the 2 best.
Yeah, I prefer
for catfish.
I prefer bluegill, especially when I'm going for flatheads.
Yeah, and for other types of fish too. Like the bluegill work great.
What are you guys up to so late tonight? I'm just fishing, man.
Fishing for a good time.
Fishing. Fly fishing. Tom likes to fly fish.
Oh, yeah?
I caught everything on chicken.
I didn't know that you could do that from a plane. I couldn't look.
Napping and fly fishing.
That's right.
Oh yeah, man. They just in this river they just chew it up. I let out guys that fish in the
Tuscasaurus?
Tuscarora? Are you trying to say Tuscararos? Raros?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? I think that's what he's trying to say, which
Tuscarora.
Use them. Yeah, that river is, if that's the one he's talking about, that's by Akron.
Oh, it is?
It's down south, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It's a faster, murkier. It's a really dark river.
So it can be a toss-up, though, as far as conditions.
From a pontoon to pontoon to pontoon to.
Right.
If I had a pontoon, that's what I would name it. Pontoon. Oh, thanks, Tish. I appreciate it. Yeah, that one. Yeah. That's I've caught some good ones out of there. My buddy Frank fished that one more than I do. Goes right through Maslin. Yep. Yeah, it actually goes up farther north too. But yeah, it's a good river. Hey, Bushcraft family, how are you doing?
Hey, what's up? Or as he said, what's up?
Yeah, that's a hard one to pronounce. Tuscarora. Maddie.
Your phone died twice last year.
No.
Oh.
Maddie, you smoke next time. Announce ahead so I can set my alarm. I died twice last year, and so I had a small stroke and forget things.
That's hard. Smoke, like, what does that mean?
No, I think she's telling me to let her know ahead of time, but she said next summer she'll be ready to go to fish.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever noodled? No.
I have. I'd use a ramen.
Ramen? You're a big ramen guy?
Ramen noodle, udon noodle, spaghetti noodle.
Sturgeon in California, huh?
Sturgeon would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, sturgeon. I've never done up north. Stupid phone. Yeah, I know. Autocorrect always gets everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go. I'm going to take some insulin. Do a song and dance for him. Smoke is liquid flavor. Oh, smoke it. The liquid flavoring you use on meat.
There you go.
That makes sense.
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah. I'm sure. What are you doing? Darcy's
Hi, Aiden.
a bird.
Oh, that's not Aiden. That's Darcy. What's up, Darcy?
I don't know what she's doing back there.
She's going to fly like an eagle
Probably.
to the sea.
Oh, see, bushcraft family's down by the Tusk. I can never say it. Tusk.
Tuscarawas.
I've probably fished it 100 times and I still can never say it right. I just mumble it out.
Oh, man. Yeah, some of them were difficult.
That's the place I told you about that I was fishing. And there was the Applebee's that I could see. And I went on and wrote them a review. And they responded to it. I was like, I'm not eating right now, but I'm fishing. I'm getting hits.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Fish on.
Who?
I do.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
Or I just lost it.
Did you?
No, it's on. It's on. I got it.
All right. Let's go. Awesome. Perfect timing.
I can't tell. If it isn't small. No, I lost it.
Oh, you're going to want to shake your bait then, I guess. Man. See if you took it. Oh. So it was on.
It was on. It spit it.
Do you need to change out hook on that one?
Change out the hook?
Yeah. You wanted the offset one, the good hook?
No, I probably should have given it a little bit of time.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take the blame for that one.
Well, it's a good break time, though, for you.
Yeah.
Granny Lana was saying, I caught a 25 trout out of the Flaming Gorge using power bait dipped in smoke. Oh, there you go. I could see that. Yeah, there's some fish that are really attracted to the smoke. The smokiness. I don't know if catfish are. Have you ever heard of that before, Matt? Using liquid smoke?
No, I mean, I'm sure the scent would do something. I don't doubt that.
Because I was like, that would be interesting. Throw your shrimp in a Ziploc bag and throw a little bit of liquid smoke in there.
Huh. I might want to eat it then.
Right? Grill up some shrimpus. It's 2 blocks from you, Mike? Oh, okay. Chad is asking if you'd ever fished Clendening. And yes,
what?
Clendening.
Years ago?
Yeah, I think you've told me about it before. So that's not a normal spot where he fishes, but he's been there.
Frank and I went once.
Oh, you went once? Okay.
Yeah.
It was a difficult place to be, though, I think, right?
No, that was, which one was that? I mean, a lot of, it all depends on the weather.
Right. Weather, how far away it is, and finding a good spot if you've never been there before.
Everybody's leaving now. We're the only ones here.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to take my insulin.
All right. Sounds good. At Home with Tom and Rhonda says, I live next to Crimea River. Wow, that's not a very nice name to call her onto that. Gee whiz. No, I'm just kidding. uh, Mike says, yeah, that's what my boss catches. Shovelhead fishing? Oh, nice. There you go. I have never heard of a shovelhead.
I wasn't that far out.
So that is a new name for me. I'm going to have to look that up. What does a shovelhead fish look like?
Like maybe 5.
Let me look at that. Shovelhead fish. Oh, that's interesting. Like a sturgeon, a shovelhead sturgeon. Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, because there's different ones I'm looking up. I see. There's a shovel-nosed guitar fish. That's interesting. Oh, it's just a flathead. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I was confused because I'm not familiar with all the different species of fish. I know a couple, but not all of them. That's for sure. Like a new one that I had never seen or didn't even know existed was a bull catfish. That was a new one for me. Bullhead. Yep. People in Ohio call them shovelhead. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, Maddie has told me that there's lots of different names that people have in Ohio for fish that are called different here in the South. Bushcraft says, I've caught many flathead catfish in the Muscombe River. That's cool. Yeah, I really haven't done a lot of catfishing. I got to go catfishing with Maddie when he was down here in, well, not down here, but when we were up in Oklahoma together. I got to go catfishing with him then. That was the first time I've actually went just catfishing. In Galveston, we would occasionally hook a dogfish. It would make a barking sound. Interesting. There you go. Yeah, catfish kind of make a barking sound. Perch and walleye. That'd be awesome, Mike. Granny says, I wanted to fish, but the kiddos wanted to go swimming at the shore. Yeah, that. As soon as you left, someone caught a 53-pound trout. What? That's insane.
Was it a lake trout?
What in the world? Granny said there was a 53-pound trout.
Well, if it's a lake trout, they'll get that big. Lake trout get big.
It's still nuts, though. That's
Yeah.
just a huge fish for a trout, even if it's a lake trout. That's just huge. Yeah, exactly. That's the one I was talking about, polar bear. When I was talking with Maddie, I was saying that we call it a drum fish, and he's like, that's weird. I showed him a picture. He's like, oh, that's a sheephead.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm jealous. I don't like you right now. You got Twizzlers and I don't.
I need a little something.
Man.
I bought the family size bag too.
So I've started back on. I got some Tang about 2 weeks ago. So I've been going through a little mix of Tang, and I just drank all my Tang that I had.
They came out with peach Twizzlers.
Oh yeah, they've had those. They've had some different ones. Is that the peach Twizzlers with the filling in the middle?
No.
They had some that had like a filling in them.
Oh.
And those are the traditional, not the soft ones. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me and the kiddos lived on a boat all summer. I worked in the winter. Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
I work all year.
Right?
Work's work.
Yeah, your work is seasonal. It's called all year season.
I'm not seasonal though.
I know, it was a joke. Like all season.
Oh,
Every season of the year.
we actually have a landscaping company around us that's called All Season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yep. You got to find you some, Mike.
Do it.
Oh, Mike, you're in Ohio. Drug Mart. I've seen them in drug marts. So
What?
the peach Twizzlers.
Oh,
I don't see them everywhere. I've only seen them in a couple places.
I'm trying to remember the last time I had Twizzlers. I had real licorice not too long ago. That was really good.
38 inches of hot dog. That's pretty good. Bartenders make great money if you don't drink or do drugs. Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
I've told you before, Byron, I've got a couple buddies that are bartenders that make tons of money.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Orange creamsicle Twizzlers. Yes. I would totally go for that.
You know what I should have bought? Water.
Oh, yeah?
I've been drinking a lot of water, and I really like it.
Okay. Did you ever, as like a teenager or a kid, use a Twizzler as like a straw and would drink like soda through it?
Mm-hmm.
Like my favorite thing was like an orange flavored soda or a Mountain Dew way back in the day. Doing that with a Twizzler.
Wow, Granny Lana made about $6,000 a week.
Cool. That's great.
Now maybe I need to start bartending.
There you go.
Put my fishing dress on and start bartending.
Like by the river.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah, Heather, you gotta give it a try. Heather had some great pictures of some fish that she caught.
It was like perch and what else? It was crappie. That's what she said. Perch and some crappie.
I think it was mostly panfish. Yeah, it looked like a good day.
Oh, there you go. Polar Bear Chad says Dollar General usually carries the orange ones, the orange Twizzlers. Okay. I'll have to remember that.
She was fast and good. That's how you make money. Being fast and good.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hey, children, come hither. What? Come hither.
Man, pretty soon you're gonna have to start calling me young adults at this point, Maddie.
No, I know they are. I don't want to because I hate it. If you guys want Twizzlers,
Oh. Young adults, come here.
And you must refer to me as Supreme Leader.
All right. Thank you for the Twizzler, Supreme Leader.
And then whenever he instructs you to do something, you say, "Yes, Your Honor." Or "Yes, my liege."
Oh, there you go, Mike. That's cool. I haven't been in a Kroger in a long time. We don't have any up by me. But I've been in them before. I've stopped in. That is true. That is true, Polar Bear. A good fisherman is a great bait fisherman.
A good cat fisherman.
You have to be good at catching bait to catch catfish.
Yep.
I roofed for years and retired early. Huh.
That's hard work.
Yeah. Yeah, I did gutters for a long time and then got out of doing cleaning and installation, gutter guard installation. That got into sales.
You just had to get your mind out of the gutter.
I had to get my mind out of the gutter.
Yeah.
My son goes to Ohio State, so I go down every 2 weeks. OH.
Hi-yo.
There you go.
That's awesome, Mike.
I'm trying to teach Byron.
There you go.
I was literally telling Byron the one day about how, like, sometimes you'll just hear people yell OH and you just respond IO in Ohio. Like, it just happens. And then we were on the phone and there was a party happening like 2 streets over. And you could hear everybody chanting OH, IO.
You're like, I'm glad you guys know how to spell.
Look at that. I got it going in here.
Hi.
That's what we do. Oh, my commercial roofs. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, that's good money, especially if you get good at the metal roofing. Those guys make a lot of money. Those going in panels and stuff. You're doing a lot of metal work.
I did a metal roof.
That can be hard.
2 years ago, I did a metal roof. It was huge. We had a big job. Real big. It was on a barn.
Ooh.
It was fun, though. I had a good time doing it. I was working with buddies. We did it at the horse farm.
It just wasn't with 105-degree weather or 100-degree weather.
Oh, it was. It was real hot.
Was?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It was real hot. My hands were all burnt and stuff. Oh, you did the rubber roofs. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
PVC. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I burnt, like, was it last week? I forgot to tell you this. I actually burnt, like, the side of my arm when I was touching the car and I was trying to put something in the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
I put it there too long. I actually burnt, like, just a light burn. Discolored my arm for a little bit.
Oh, no kidding.
Car had been sitting out in the sun too long.
So I can tell this story now, but when I was like, I think I was like 3 years old, my family were going camping, and my mom was ironing stuff in the kitchen, and I wasn't paying attention, and the iron was sitting on the counter, and I went up to like go grab something, just put my arm right against the iron.
Gee whiz.
Yeah. My arm was in a lot of pain that weekend camping. Just wrapped it up. That's what you did in the 80s, man. Just wrapped it up.
Absolutely. Like, I still remember that. Like, growing up, I'd scrape my arm or my leg falling off of my bike or my finger or whatever. And I wouldn't, like, ask for a Band-Aid. I would just go get some toilet paper or a paper towel and kind of wrap it up a little bit and just hold it until it stopped bleeding. Oh.
You crying? I'll give you something to cry about.
Yeah. I don't remember doing that too much on that. I'd be just like, oh, that hurt. That hurt. I remember it was very rare when I didn't have a scrape on my knee growing up as a kid. I was like, oh, great. My scab's gone. Next day.
Heather says the one time her and her dad were fishing, they saw deer.
Oh, that's cool.
They ran in the woods. Yeah, that's fun. Duct tape first aid for men. Yep.
Duct tape. Or super glue, right? I've done super glue.
For the people that can afford super glue.
Hey, sometimes whenever you like buy a little like what do you call it, like little furniture things and stuff, sometimes it'll come with like super glue, so you just like store up each of those so you have like a back inventory of super glue.
Right.
I've done that. I've split open my hand and I had to super glue it.
I've never super glued anything.
It worked great.
I had the one where it was a couple of years ago. I sliced my hand open with a can lid.
Yep.
And I wrapped my hand up with like some paper towels, and I went and laid down, and I passed out. Amanda woke me up like 6 hours later, and I was like in so much pain, like I was in a ton of pain. And she's like, "You need to go to the hospital." I got to the hospital. They're like, "You almost lost your finger."
Gee whiz.
Yeah. They're like, if you would have waited longer, they go, you wouldn't have had a finger.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad she woke you up.
Mike says he's seen Bigfoot twice. We got them all over Ohio.
Really? Bigfoot.
Yeah, man, there are tons of Bigfoot sightings in Ohio. We got the perfect terrain for it. Perfect terrain. Enough places they can hide too.
Yeah, Bigfoot hunting is usually when you take off your shoes and you go out there in the wilderness.
I don't have big feet though.
Where you go? I mean, you just stomp around. You got some big footprints.
Yep. I got my sharks on tonight.
There you go.
My shorks.
You're shorking around.
It's Short Week, right?
I guess. Or Shalorkin.
Oh, Granny and her granddaughter saw Bigfoot on their land.
Oh. That's cool. You guys get any pictures?
Oh, about to have a train again. I'm going to kill the mic here so people aren't just getting train blasted in their ear.
Oh, right. Just kidding. I didn't mute myself. I don't know. If I saw Bigfoot, that'd probably freak me out. You guys see this? We're getting poked at by Twizzler. Oh, that's funny. I guess that's where you did twist and shout, but he's not going to shout until he gets his catfish. He's got to catch that catfish first. No, we don't. Oh, you don't? Okay. Yeah. Man, seeing Bigfoot would be crazy, though. I think that would freak me out if I actually saw a Bigfoot. Trying to change his color to a good color. Blue? Ah. Nope, that just looks weird. Is it gonna change? Nope. There we go. That's better. We'll leave that there. Yeah, you were on the back porch. That's nuts. Man. Twizzler abuse? That's a good one, Bushcraft. You got hair from it? A hair sample? That's nuts. Oh. I think Maddie went to go get some medicine, so he'll be back here in a second. Mike says he was 30 feet away from the second one near Sippo Lake. That's nuts. That would be crazy. I can't even imagine that. I think the freakiest thing, though, would probably be if you were out in the middle of the wilderness, out camping, and you saw Bigfoot. That'd be kind of freaky. I don't think I've known anyone that's actually have seen Bigfoot, but that would be crazy. Or Nessie. I saw recently someone got some other pictures of something out there in the lake where Nessie's been sighted. For 10 years, a friend hunted Bigfoot in Trinity Forest in California. Never found anything. Yeah, that can happen. Well, that's good, Mike. I'm hoping to get some fishing done maybe this week or next week. It'll be just out in the pond, though. It won't be at a lake or anything like that, or a river. But a river would be fun, though. That'd be really fun. It's just so hot. That's what I would say. It's very hot and humid here, even at night. I think the low is still 90-something degrees. That's cool, Bushcraft family. Yep. Oh man, Maddie's just being crazy here again. Must have been another train that went by. Those trains are very loud.
This is a super long train.
Apparently.
Can you hear it?
Yep, a little bit. It's not that bad though, at least for me.
Super long.
Not bad at all. So are Twizzlers your favorite candy?
I can't even hear you.
Are Twizzlers your favorite candy?
What is my favorite candy? Three Musketeers.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Three Musketeers is my all-time. It would be Three Musketeers, Payday, Reese's.
Okay, so that's like candy bar. How about non-candy bar?
Non-candy bar candy.
Yeah.
High Chews.
Really?
Yeah.
How about the now and laters?
Not a big fan.
Really?
Too much work.
See, I like those because I actually delivered newspapers when I was growing up. And so I'd throw one in my mouth. I would go through one of those after a little while, and a whole string of them would last me like 2 hours or whatever, which was great. Otherwise, I'd go through my candy in like 10 minutes.
Heather, I do have a fan in my room. And Mike, it's heading west. That train was. The trains behind me go, I think they head south. But that one was heading west. I'm 63, traveled the mountains my whole life and seen on my property 58,000 feet above sea level. Wow.
5,800.
5,800. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got disconnected before I was done saying goodnight. Oh, it's okay, Joe. Good night, man. Thank you for stopping in, bud. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks
I'm
for
going to
being
be
here.
doing a lot more of these fishing lives, like a lot of them. What is that? Aiden's wearing one of my shirts.
Oh, he is?
Like one of my old shirts from like when I played in bands and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's Aiden, come here. I want to show you guys.
Is it pretty good?
Quick, if you can see this. You got to come up close so people can see what it was. It was this band called the Imperial Ska Bots.
Ska. Oh, that's funny.
And then turn around, show them the back. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a kid with a pig like on its head.
Lean back a little bit, Aiden.
Aiden, get down. Like,
lean back.
Lean back.
There you go. Now turn a little bit to your left.
What? To your left.
Other way.
No, your other left.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Why does that picture look like Aiden?
What's that? It looks like Aiden. Aiden's AI. You just missed the I. It's AIDEN.
Hey, that's a good spelling though. ADEN. I mean,
Aiden. That's a way to spell it. I mean, there's a gazillion different ways people spell it. So the way Amanda and I spelled it is the traditional Irish spelling.
Aden.
Yeah. 12th Street in Perry. It's that close to where I saw it. In Perry, Ohio. You mean like where the power plant is? Is that what you're talking about? I had family that used to live, not used to. They live in Perry now. That was my cousin I was telling you about. That my cousin that lived in Perry that plays baseball for Penn State.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no need to be sorry. It's just a spelling. You know what his name is.
Yeah.
No need to be sorry. Oh, Perry Township in Massillon. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because there's Perry East.
Yes, I do.
One too, and that's where we have the power plant, the nuclear power plant. Who's that? Are you getting hits? Darcy was just getting some bites.
Why is the fan? Can you hear the fan going on in here or something? Is the fan noise bad? I don't know. Let's see.
What's happening?
We're just realizing a little bit. Remember you said after like
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Okay.
Well, Darcy got a bite, but...
My friend works at the nuke plant up there. Oh, okay. Why don't you hold your poles? I got them set. They're circle hooks. I don't have to set the hooks on these. So with the circle hooks, when the fish takes the bait, it's curved. So when they take the bait, it hooks them in the corner of their mouth, and you'll hear clicks when it starts doing it. It will start pulling out line, and it will hook itself. So if I was holding my rods, like right now, we got, like, I usually run 3 rods at a time. So it's a waiting game because we're going for a big catfish, so we just let it sit out there.
Well,
Takes it. But we're also, this is like post spawn, so right now it is kind of slow. I might actually be wasting my time out here, but it's so beautiful outside right now. Like, it's probably like upper 70s right now. We got a little breeze. It's not too bad. I did notice I poured out a like some of my like drink that was sitting in the truck that was all warm and stuff. Like, I poured it out on the ground. Not this last time, but the time before, when I went back, the ground was bone dry.
Yep.
So it is still a little warm.
Right.
Yeah, it was like when we first got here, it was like still in the 80s. It's probably like 70s now. It's super comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of mad that I didn't set up the tent and take the kids camping tonight, because it would have been the perfect night for it.
Right.
But you know, I still want to try to get. They go back to school soon, but I still want to try to get in like at least one little mini camping trip with them before. So
Yeah, like a week, right?
a week Monday. Yeah. So I don't want to talk about it either.
Yep.
A lot of Bigfoot sightings in Coshocton. Yeah.
The other thing too with the strategy with not holding the reel or the rod is to allow the fish to hook itself and get, to be able to swallow the hook. Right? Rather than you trying to pull on the rod, because if you accidentally pull it, then you'll yank it out of their mouth.
Yeah. So there was I saw one up here, a comment. Jesus loving homesteader.
Hey, Carmen.
That's a good name. Hey, I need to watch more fishing channels. We just started a fishing club in our homeschool community. Any recommendations?
Recommendations on what?
Fishing channels. I would say probably Catfish and Carp. Yep. Is a good one. Perfect. Outdoors Boys.
Mm-hmm. Well, Catfish
Which
and Carp.
The same.
Catfish and Carp will tell you more about the fishing and stuff, though. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I was just watching that today.
And they're good. Like, it's a family fishing. That's why I'm trying to think of like family fishing.
Yeah, it's a dad and his 3 sons.
Yeah. And they're great.
Yep.
Love them a lot. I watch them with my kids. Like, it's hard. It's hard with the fishing channels because
I don't think you're gonna find a better one than that, family friendly.
No, that's probably the best. I mean, you don't have to worry about anything with it. It's clean. They do it like me. Like, nobody ever hears me say anything bad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do that. I don't talk like that. But sometimes you will with some fishing channels. Get some that are a little rougher. But I mean, if you're looking for stuff for kids, Catfish Dave is probably pretty good too. Some of the kayak fishermen, river certified, I think is pretty good. But yeah, I would say Catfish and Carp would probably be my top one.
How about Richard Gene Fishing Machine? Is he pretty clean? I've seen him a couple times. I haven't seen him a whole lot.
Yeah, I haven't watched a whole lot of his either. That's why I'm kind of nervous about saying stuff.
Yeah, I can't recommend that one.
You gotta kind of watch.
I don't really know it that well.
Yeah. But I imagine that since it's a fishing club for kids, they're looking for, you know what I mean? Like, yep. It's
there's Catfish and Carp.
Carp. You don't have to worry about it. That's probably the cleanest, and it's educational. It's very educational.
It's a lot of fun.
For a fishing club for homeschooled kids, I would highly recommend.
Absolutely. Have you seen Jesus Loving Homesteader before?
No, I haven't actually.
That's awesome.
So now I'm gonna have to check that out. That's
Carmen's great. I believe that's her name. I don't want to say it the wrong name, but I believe that's her name.
I've heard you. I think you've told me about before though.
Yep.
They
do. She does a lot of like backyard gardening and
okay.
Makes lots of home remedies and herbs. It's really awesome.
That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out.
She knows the Blands, Promised Land Ranch.
You're gonna have to lose me for a minute, bud. This is a horn blower.
You're good. Well, at least the train's running in parallel lines, right? It's not perpendicular. There you go. But yeah, it's good to see you, Carmen. Glad you can make it. It's a late evening for you. I guess it's the perfect time when your kids are all asleep. Oh, good night, Heather. Take care. Sounds good. Yeah, that's neat. You guys are doing a fishing club. That's neat. Oh, that's neat, Granny. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one, Polar Bear. That's a new one to me. There we go. I couldn't see my screen there. Had to lean over. About. She is in Texas. They are in Texas.
A gentleman just came over.
Oh, yeah?
And just brought me. He was getting ready to leave, so he brought over the night crawlers.
Oh, sweet. That was nice of him.
Yeah.
He's like, man, he's not going to use them, so there you go. You can throw another line and catch some other fish if you wanted to for fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in here it's channel cat, so I could probably get... Oh, there's Butt Nuggets Homestead. How you doing?
Yeah, he was in here earlier.
In a state of chaos. Oh, look who it is. The Vine Yard Fam House?
I don't know. I think it's actually pronounced the Viney Ard.
Viney
Faram House.
Faram.
Faram House.
Faram Hoose.
It's Hoose.
The Viney Yard Faram Hoose.
Viney Ard Fermi Hoose.
It's German.
I apparently Germanias.
So my kids, because they were talking about schools and homeschooling and stuff. So my kids go to Christian school. Well, they go to two different schools now. Schools, because my son's a freshman, but he got a.
He's a what?
He got a full scholarship for high school to a Christian school.
What grade?
Aiden's going into his freshman year.
He's a freshman?
Yeah. And Darcy is in 8th grade. But Darcy is also doing high school classes in the morning at the high school that Aiden's going to.
Man, Aiden's getting super old, man.
So, and Darcy was also offered the same scholarship because they get good grades. Who gave this? Oh, well, that was very nice. Here, why don't you guys crack these open and put them on your rods?
All right.
You can do that. It was very nice of you. You don't need to use the clip-on. You can just take the glow sticks and just put them in what we have. Here, let me show real quick on the thing. The guy just came over and handed us some glow sticks too.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, this is the nice thing about being out on the river. You get a lot of good people over here.
That's great.
Now it's a dirty pool. Wait, Drew's lens in here?
No, he's not.
Oh, somebody just added Drew's lens. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, he's not in here. I checked.
Huh. Yeah, man, tell him congratulations. Yeah, they're great. They do excellent. So very smart children. Very proud of them.
Yeah. It's too bad they don't take up from their dad though.
Yeah, right. They get it from mama.
Just kidding.
I know.
Well, maybe.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's a blessing. It would be very, very expensive. And I would not send my kids. So our plan was and I had a feeling Aiden was going to, but the plan was to homeschool if he didn't get that scholarship. But they still do the Pledge of Allegiance and they still do prayer because it's a Christian school. So it is conservative. So it is a conservative school. And
Or jingle jangle there.
they're putting the glow sticks in there.
Oh, okay.
On their rods right now.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm nervous. And I did see, I think Mike said that his son is a senior this year. It happened so quick. Oh, thanks, Brian. I almost called Brian Byron. It's the B names, dude. They're too close.
That's okay. He even calls me Brian.
That's it. Will you switch those letters around? What are you doing, kiddo? Just getting some exercise?
Oh, that's cool, Granny. Awesome. Yeah, definitely blessings there. Jesus loving homesteader.
I mean, it's crazy, and it's funny because it's like I remember when I was in going into high school and the cost for these private schools, and I want to say that the school that's Aiden's going to, so this would have been 2004 for me. It would have been, so you figure almost like 19 years ago. Or no, 20 something years ago. It would have been. But anyways, it would have been like $4,000. Now it's like $14,000 a year.
Wow.
But luckily,
Should I put lights on yours?
are there extras?
There's 2 in each of these.
Okay, yeah. If you guys got extra, put them in mine. Yeah, I'm. The one nice thing that I'll say is that me and Mrs. Backwoods, me and Amanda, we had kids young. So it's like when Aiden and Darcy, and they've been told that they can stay home as long as they want to. I want them, if they're working, whatever, even if they go to school and they stay at home, whatever they decide to do, they get done with college and they want to come home for a little bit, save up some money, do it right. They're more than welcome to always stay home, but they will be out of high school when I'm 42. So if they, have their own places or whatever, I've got some money saving time in there, quite a bit before I would retire. Yeah, that's what, like I said, we were, we were going to homeschool. We looked into it, but he got the scholarship. So that's the route that we went. One of the reasons being we live in Cleveland. So I don't want my kids, going to a Cleveland city school. That just wouldn't be happening. Now his buddy Pete lives in a suburb of Cleveland, and they actually have a really good school system. PD that's here, they actually have a really good school system where he's going to, and that's actually where the high school that PD's going to is the high school that Mrs. Backwoods went to. So, but they're really big. They've got a good school system. So. Oh no. Well, you know what, Granny? You know, we'll say prayers for her. You know, that's great that you're able to do that, though. You know, that's really
Yeah.
good. She's lucky to have you. And
It's a blessing.
Important. Hi, Cottonwood Ranch. How are you doing? That's one of our friends up to the great up north, eh?
That's
Don't you
right.
know? She's up there. She's feeding the horses. Probably watching some hockey. You know.
Yeah. One thing I'm jealous of, like my friends up in Canada, is that they've got like maple syrup flavored everything there.
Everything. Well, that's what you took. Tell them where you took me for breakfast the one day when I was in Texas. Where did we go?
Oh, that's right. I was like, did I really take you there? I couldn't remember. Yeah. We went to a Canadian diner that they have here. They only have a couple
Texas.
of them in Texas.
Canadian diner in Texas.
But you go in there and it's straight up. They have poutine. They got all sorts of stuff, bacon flavored, lots of stuff there.
And it was excellent.
I mean, not bacon,
maple
flavored everything there.
Very good. No hockey, says Cottonwood Ranch. No hockey.
You don't like hockey?
Kaylee is her name. Well, you tell Kaylee that we say hello, and me and Byron are both going to say prayers for her. How old's Kaylee? Yeah, Raquel's been around for a long time too. Raquel is one of my homies.
Yeah,
I like her a lot. Raquel and I have had in the past lots of late night conversations that can just go. She's one of those people you can talk to for forever. She's a great conversationalist, and she's very well spoken, so she's very easy to talk to. Where is the diner? Says Jesus Loving Homestead.
Oh, it's in Dallas. Yeah, you're probably what, 30 minutes away from there, Carmen. It is called Maple Leaf. Maple Leaf. It's Preston and 635.
Uh-oh. Oh, the police are behind me. Everybody be quiet.
Does one of them have blonde hair?
I don't know. No, they never stop. They've never stopped over here. When they see lights and stuff like this, like set up and fishing rods, they never bother. I have seen them stop for some people before, but they could care less. It's so quiet out here. This is like where we're at. It's like small, like I'm trying to think what you call it, but like
I thought you were referring to Darcy, though. That's what I thought.
Oh, this is like a boat town,
right?
It's like everybody has boats. It's like, but it's not like a rich town.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like it's kind of like middle class marina town.
Oh, okay.
That's what I call it.
Fishing is a thing. It's definitely a thing out there.
Oh, it's huge out here. I mean, like there's times where I come down here, and right now there's nobody down here, but there's times that I've been down here, and this whole parking lot.
44 minutes, so I was close.
Filled.
Yeah, you guys will have to check it out, Carmen. You would like it.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, like over here, I don't think you guys would actually be able to see, but there's some lights over there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that is like over here is like part of the marina. So like people can drive in the other way and they can park over there, and then they can access their boats all along here. But there's like a huge marina down here. Now, over where we're at, this is a boat launch where people can bring their boats, and then they drive around, and on the back side over here, there's parking.
Yeah.
for trucks and trailers.
So that can be a very busy area then.
This area can get really ridiculous. But the nice thing is usually like when I come down here to start catfishing, usually all of the boats, like right when I start, are starting to come in.
Right.
Come in off the lake. You will get people that will go out and fish late at night. Not so much in this area, but if you go farther west, where you get like the Sandusky Bay, which I've told you about, which
Right.
has like world-class catfishing out there. You'll see a lot of boats out there at night, but not really around here unless it's like hardcore walleye season.
Man, there's a lot of people like walleye out there. That's a huge thing.
Oh, your ex-teacher has a charter boat on Lake Erie, huh? Yeah, I've known some. I knew one of my friend's dad. Actually, he retired. He's not doing the charter boat anymore, but he had a charter boat, and it was called Noah's Ark.
Oh,
was the name of his charter boat, and it was a nice charter. Port Clinton is a super busy fishing town. It's real busy. I should not have said about bugs not bothering me. I just had 2 mosquitoes land on me in like the last
Right.
like 2 minutes, and it's because I pulled my sleeve up. It is very peaceful out here. Jesus loving Homesteader. It's very peaceful out here. It's quiet. I don't even know where the kids. Oh, they're walking around. The kids, I think, are getting bored.
really?
Maybe a little bit. I think it's pistols. Huh.
Yeah, poutine is cheese gravy, right? Cheese curds. It's like melted cheese curds and gravy on French fries.
On French fries.
Yep.
Who don't love some French fries?
And then some other places I've seen where they do crumpled up bacon on there too.
Yeah, you have to have bacon.
All right, good night, Carmen. Thanks for being here.
Very much. Thank you so much for being here. I'm actually going to check you out too. Byron, don't let me forget that.
Okay.
You know how my brain's all over the place. And sometimes I don't mean to, but sometimes it just happens.
Yeah.
Like where I just forget stuff. I can actually smell lavender right now.
Are you sure it's not something else? You just
No,
think it's lavender?
It's lavender.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, there's tons of like shrubs and stuff around here. It's like people pay to belong to this marina.
Huh.
So it's like they like landscape it and stuff. So you could smell some flowers.
You guys have wild lavender out there?
What's that?
Wild lavender? Does it grow out there?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, man. We got lavender all over the place.
Man, we don't have it here unless you plant it. You have to plant it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got my mom's house. It's all over the place. All over.
That's awesome.
Sometimes you don't even know. Like it was just like random stuff just shows up in our yards sometimes. Did I tell you about the tomatoes last year
No?
on our fence?
You had some there?
Yeah. The one day we went out and Amanda's like, we got cherry tomatoes all over our fence. There were tons, dude. It was like the whole fence. We never planted cherry tomatoes over there.
Must have been some animal that ate them and then pooped them out there. Yeah,
yep.
I guess.
Here's one of my neighbors, Ashley Brady over here.
What's up, Ashley?
I'm probably actually right now, because I know Ashley from YouTube for a while now, and she fishes, and we fish one of the same ponds. But I know Ashley right now is probably about like 15, 20 minutes away actually from where I'm at. So Ashley, I'm up on the Vermilion River right now fishing out here. But it's great to see you in here, Ashley. It's been a minute. And Ashley and I got to get a fishing thing going on here. I think we got to meet up and do a fishing. And Ashley's saying hi to you too, Byron.
What's up?
You haven't fished this year, Ashley. Uh-oh.
What?
I think Ashley's going to have to fish with me.
We're over halfway through the year. What a tragedy.
Oh, I'm going to get you out, Ashley. We're doing it. Yeah, I'm up at the marina over by Quaker State up there, Ashley. You ever want to fish? I try to come down here like on the weekends. You ever want to? You're more than welcome to meet me up down here. I know you got kids too, so if you want to bring the kiddos down, me and my kids are usually up here hanging out. So, been busy on the house, yeah. That happens. Happens to everybody. I've been busy too. Actually, I haven't fished as much as I would have liked to do this year because I've been busy working on house stuff.
Busy.
Busy. Been a busy time. Dude, this is oddly like quiet. Like I got one hit and Darcy got a couple little ones.
What's the sky looking like? Is it clear sky?
Yeah. Yeah, it's real clear.
So there's probably not much movement in the water then.
You know what though? I don't know how clear it is because I can't see the moon either.
Okay, so it must be overcast or very hazy.
Maybe a little bit. Oh my gosh, there's something else that's really, really strong around me.
It's called fresh air.
What is this? Am I sitting in the lavender?
What do you got?
I don't know what I'm sitting in. Do you smell that, Darcy?
Oh yeah, I can smell it from here.
Flowers, and I don't know what smell this one is. I smelled lavender for a little bit.
I was smelling skunk somewhere else.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what that smell is. It was like really strong. It almost smelled like petunias. Right on, Ashley. Yeah, you just let me know. I'm always down.
Your face looks like a petunia, Maddie.
Oh, thank you. Lots of smoke from Canada. Actually, I haven't had too much of a problem with the smoke from Canada in the last month or so.
Well, no, you told me there was a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago? You had a couple days in there that were pretty hazy.
Yeah, I don't know if that was smoke related though.
But it was in the middle of the day and it was like red.
Yeah, but it was also it was muggy.
Oh, okay.
Like it was, yeah, we were like 90 degrees and it like rained and we had like fog and stuff.
Right.
But like smoke wise, I haven't, because like when the smoke was coming through, like we could smell the smoke when the smoke was coming through. Oh yeah, Byron's my best bud.
I sense the bromance between you. Very
Yep.
good. Very good.
Wait, hold up. Yep, I'm glad you found ways to fix the porch. Yeah, we're gonna get that done. I'm gonna get my porch fixed. We got another train coming. Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna check the kids' rods while this is going on.
Sounds good. Man, those trains are the best, right? Yeah, it'll be awesome when he gets the porch fixed. It's about time, right? Peter Griffin voice train. Oh, another train. Okay. You have a train in the backyard. Nice. What's the Vineyard farmhousey up to? Man, I just saw that bug fly right across his chair. I don't know if you guys saw that. So where is it in Canada that there's this wildfire going on? I've heard about it as well. I just didn't remember where it was. At least what area. Oh yeah, yeah. Fixing those can be pretty tricky. All over Canada. Okay, because I thought there was one area. Was it Quebec? I can't remember. I remember seeing it on the map. I can see it in my head. It was like north of Lake Erie, or is it Superior? Whichever. I saw it up there. Was there any forest fire? Oh, all provinces had fires? Wow, okay. I guess the main one that I had seen, or that had been covered by some of the reporters, was somewhere located in the central area. Quebec. Okay, I think that's where it was. We had over 100. Wow, that's a lot. That's crazy. That's a lot of fires. I'm sure there's not every place reports just because it's small.
What time is it, dude?
It is 1:28 a.m. Eastern.
My time?
Yeah.
Shoot. I think I'm going to call it here soon. Probably at 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay.
I think that's going to be a good stopping point.
Sounds good.
Nothing but trees up there in Canada.
Sounds awesome. Bring him down here.
From the East Coast to the West Coast.
Yeah. We were talking about wildfires that they have up there in Canada. And
I'm in the Middle East.
Yep.
Middle East.
Apparently they've had tons of fires all over Canada and every province. So that's a lot.
Oh, Brian says he's experienced some poor quality air.
That would make sense because he's just north enough that the wind current would probably hit him the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, Brian, aren't you kind of in line with me?
He's like,
I mean, a little bit more
northeast.
north than me, but I don't think he's
Yeah.
that more north than me. I think it's pretty. Yeah, we did, Ashley. Yeah, we had some bad days. It wasn't. There were a couple real bad ones, and there were some that were there. Yeah, who knows what's.
We get lots of grass fires. That happens quite a bit.
Yeah.
Whenever it gets hot, it just happens. Someone will throw either a cigarette or they'll be, just driving their vehicle, stop over some tall grass, and it catches fire just from the heat, either on the wheels or whatever, or on the bottom of the oil pan. Yep, lightning can also cause it.
Places where little to no one lives. Yeah. I wish I was in a place where little to no one lives. That's like my goal in life. What do you hear come out of my mouth all the time, Byron?
I want to get out of the city.
Yep, all the time. I hate it so much.
He says in that voice too. I want to get out of the city today.
Yep.
Actually, not today. I'm sorry. I made a mistake, an error. You said yesterday.
Man, I was talking to my grandma today. I was over at my mom's, and I was like, just like the city that I grew up in, like how much it's changed. And like, it's just like this city saw opportunities to make tax money.
Yep.
And they ruined parts of the city, and it's starting to ruin the whole thing.
Yep. Taxes will do that.
My wild home. Hello.
Hey, what's going on? It's good to see you guys.
Yeah, I'll tell another little story from today too. So this guy and his wife I'm over at my mom's, and I was helping her out with some stuff, and this guy and his wife are walking down a street. Now my mom's street intersects, so it's like a capital upside down T. So the street comes down, runs into my mom's, and then like you make a right-hand turn, and then you like go right into my mom's driveway. Well, these people are coming down the street like this, coming into her street, and I can hear this woman yelling at them down the street because their dog peed on their tree lawn, and she's yelling at them about it. Then she decides that she's going to start walking after them as they're walking and calls the police on them for their dog peeing on their tree lawn. I thought that was interesting. Yeah, so that was, that was pretty much my first time like seeing a Karen, but I couldn't believe that was actually something that was talked about. Glad to have you here, my wild home. Sometimes it gets busier in here. Sometimes when I do these later fishing ones, it's usually a lot less people in here. I may try, when I have other people on fishing with me, I may try to start a little bit earlier. Yeah, somebody watch your lines, guys.
This is going to be it. They're going to hit it.
I'm hoping. I just heard somebody get a little jingle jangle. But I think I am going to start trying to do some of these earlier, though. Eating a fourth meal. Darn. Taco Bell. Is it Taco Bell?
Little late night munchie. El Muncho. Yeah.
Witness people start with blowtorches starting fires at the bottom of 2 mountain roads. Wow.
Huh. Sometimes they'll do that for, what do you call it? Undergrowth and all that. They'll start it'll be on purpose. It'll be part of the forestry. They'll do that.
Yeah. To burn down to get the nutrients.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
But I mean, even in some of those forests or whatever, they'll do, every so often to get rid of all the other underbrush and all that. Yeah, fire management. Yep.
Ashley says she's going to have a fire later due to the food. Yeah.
We call that the
Mike had Little
repercussion.
Caesars earlier. Mike, I also had Little Caesars earlier. We got the thin crust Little Caesars pizza, which has become one of my favorite.
So he's become a little crusty.
Oh, no, she called the cops. They said, no, it was not a controlled burn.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it was arsonists. Dun, dun, dun.
Crazy.
That's horrible.
So with Taco Bell, isn't that how it works, though? You ring the bell as you eat it, and then you'll definitely ring it twice after. Sounding the alarm.
The Detroit style. Oh, yeah, that one's pretty good, too.
Is that good? Didn't you tell me about that? You said you tried it?
Yeah, so that one's all right. It's pretty good. But when I do something like that, I usually go for the Jets pizza, Ashley. When I'm going for something like that. I showed you pictures of Jets pizza.
Sounds amazing.
It's like
good cheese pizza.
It's thick. It's thick and it's cheesy and it's got flavor and goodness.
So it's a one slice and you're done, basically.
Oh, the coyotes are so loud by Cottonwood Ranch right now that all her dogs are howling. Oh, Ashley, you've never had Jets? Game changer. You'll never go back to the Little Caesars Detroit style after you have Jets pizza. It's a game changer.
You feel like you're being punished if you eat Little Caesars after eating Jets.
But
right? Is that what you're saying?
But thin crust, Little Caesars is now my favorite. In British Columbia, we had 1,634 fires this year. Most caused by lightning. 22 fires caused by people, 34 unknown.
So
that's a ton of fires.
Don't you mean like 16,000 fires? I'm just kidding.
Man, I can't say numbers tonight. Have you noticed that?
Man.
My brain's it's not registering. The numbers aren't.
Oh. Yeah, it's all good.
But you know what, man? We're here at this 2:30 mark.
Oh, there's the first yawn.
We're going to fish for a little bit longer because I got to get these kids back. We got a half an hour drive. And then we got to get up for church we got to leave by like 9:15 to get there. So we got to get some sleeps in tonight so I can get these kids to church, and then I've got other stuff I got to do too. But I do want to thank Byron for being here and helping out during the fires. Did you just fart? Oh, it was the bottle. Okay.
During the fires.
During what?
You said thank you for being here during the fires.
No, I said, did Aiden just fart?
No, before that, you said thank you for being here during the fires.
Did I? I'm all jacked up.
Oh,
During
man.
the event trains.
Oh, man.
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
See, I actually said it too. She's like, no, he did. He did say
Go pick on me.
Thank you for being here during the fires.
Hey, Frank, we're
Hopefully
actually
you had a
just
fire
done,
extinguisher nearby.
We're
You
finishing
put them
up
all
here.
out.
I can't even speak anymore.
Oh, man.
Oh,
You is special.
thanks for stopping in, though, Frank. I appreciate it, but I got to end this.
Oh, that's good.
I can't even speak. The kids are laughing at me now.
You're turning red too. This is great. You're fired.
Well, Byron, thanks for being here during the fires. We appreciate it.
Boy, this is collapsing so quickly.
Everybody,
You can't even say goodbye.
I can't.
You're YouTube famous now. We got him on a roll, guys.
This is probably going to end up being a short at sometime this week, just so you know.
Thanks for being fired tonight, guys.
Anyways, this isn't going to make sense to anybody that might have just stopped in here. I will drive safely. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to speak properly tonight. But Byron, thanks for being here. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping in and spending time with me while I'm fishing. And not having a fire. There's no fires here.
Absolutely.
No. But, if we needed to put out a fire, we do have Byron. So.
You got it.
All right. I will see you guys later. Slime on. Love you guys. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.
We'll see you guys. Take it easy.